Alright, so I suppose we're live now,
Alright,
and
back.
yeah, welcome everyone back to the conclusion of the Dark Tournament that we're having today instead of yesterday, because there were so many
Time
interesting and
constraints and stuff.
entertaining and nevertheless time-consuming matches.
Actually, I went back and watched the Happy and Moods game and that point one cast, and that was actually a pretty good match. And same with the Ganon ones. Ganon base pushed Happy on the second match, but it still was a good series.
Nice. So Happy versus Moods was still casted, right? By
Yeah,
point one.
that was cast by point
I
one.
saw that they just played without the cast, and point one casted something else, but it's great to hear. And I suppose I need to ask point one to highlight his streams as well, just so that they won't be lost, and we can rewatch them later.
Yeah, they definitely need to be archived a little bit because there's some good matches that he's got there.
So the question today will be whether we are actually casting the bronze match as well as the finals. Yeah, I see that Moods says that he will be there in a minute, so that means we can actually have the bronze match. How do you want to proceed on that? Do we play the bronze match first and then the finals?
I think it's up to Orb how much time he has. Because I know he said he had stuff to do.
Eskimo, this is the final play of Sinkia, so we are planning on casting finals as well as the bronze match. The finals between Orb and Ganon, and the bronze match between Bane and Moods, who is substituting for Andrew because they were on the same points, but Anju won against Moods 2-0, but then he wasn't available for today's game. So now we're just deciding whoever goes first, because that mostly depends on how much time does Orb have to play the game. Okay, so as long as Bane versus Moods 3 games won't take an hour each, I guess that makes us available for the whole stream.
We just got to get Moods in here then.
So just in this chat, I suppose we are not against of Orb and Ganon being the spectators in these games, or how do we?
Yeah, no, they're gonna have different maps, so the advantage of having so many extra maps is they could just easily do this on the fly.
And I see that Ganon is just playing StarCraft right now.
He's got to get his warm up in.
He chose a very peculiar way of warming up. Damn. As a click training, maybe. Alright, I forgot about the music. I got something else today as well, as removing the tracks that are flagged by Twitch as copyrighted.
Such random tracks too that they've copyrighted.
I think it's not exactly those tracks. I fear that it's actually a lot of track from that, but it just picks up random stuff on the stream. So even if I exclude those tracks from the list and play everything else, and next time it might pick up the other ones and flag them as well. I at least assume that it depends on how it actually detects the music, but hopefully it's just several tracks.
Yeah, that would be nice because it's always annoying when the audio gets muted. Orb, hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello Orb. Hey, we're just waiting for.
Just waiting for moods.
I see moods in chat, so I suspect he just booting up. And ZXGun is elsewhere in StarCraft. Probably very busy.
Very, very busy.
Means we can just ping him in Discord frantically from different accounts, like Bane does.
Did you practice at all for Ganon, or were you just going in cold?
I didn't do any specific practice. I've been playing off and on for like a month now. I'm not Ganon going cold turkey, at least.
What's your strategy going in?
I mean, I assume he's watching, but I don't care. I want to try Ranger Danger against him because he hasn't seen that build yet, and I thought it'd be pretty funny. I don't know if it'll be good, but hopefully one of the maps will be good for it.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that he didn't even download the playtest before yesterday. So probably he played some of the dev tests, I don't remember, but looks like overall he doesn't really have much practice with the new build.
We didn't really change much this patch in regards to base pushing, but I think he's just going to do the same thing. Can't spam Mammoth Tank, so.
Yeah, that we did change.
Which is very important. It's one of the main reasons I wanted to play on the playtest, just because of how bad Mammoth Tanks were at late game.
They've got a little of an odd thing where we didn't really think this through, they have 1/2 cell more range on their Tusk than Vision, which is kind of weird. I feel like they should be the same, but it's not a big deal.
There is Ganon. Moods.
Looks like the bridges are broken in what is this, Tiberian Sun as well. So I don't think
Blackant, I don't know whether Whippy actually wrote to you as well, because apparently he has mistaken me for you, and he wrote to me about the bridges yesterday. That the bug with bridges is actually the tile bug, probably because you somehow placed the wrong tiles somewhere. So maybe that is easily fixable with just redrawing the bridge again from scratch.
I went back yesterday and tried to fix it a little bit after the stream ended, and I couldn't. I pulled up an old issue that Carrillo had filed, and it seemed to be the same problem he had. So I think it's just a engine bug.
Yeah, I do remember it was happening, but then that's also actually one of the reasons I don't really use bridges a lot in my maps. And then it's also harder to place bridges the longer they are, because you need to place that empty tile of the broken bridge if you place a broken bridge. So you don't need to place, you shouldn't place just water between the ends of the bridge. You need to place the exact tile in the exact sequence,
right?
To make it repairable.
Yeah, that's why I usually, like, if I want a broken bridge, I'll build it as a repaired bridge first, and then go back over it with the broken bridge tiles. It's a little easier to track.
Yeah, nevertheless, bridges are actually not exactly in a healthy shape right now even. I remember that Mustafa also played a lot with bridges when he implemented the long vertical and horizontal ones, and left to right one, right to left, I don't remember which ones. It's the other way around, that's not presented in the official. And then during testing the PR, I noticed that they get broken with glitches, and then I think I have detected this. No, actually, the problem was that everything for that mirrored bridge was the same as the original, but they did break in like a glitchy manner, leaving glitchy tiles on the bus, which was not really understandable. So Pichotto then said that it's actually better to rewrite all the bridge code from scratch, but that will take quite a lot of time, so that was scrapped and left for something for the future.
As soon as that code gets fixed, I've got tons more map ideas that I can use with new bridge tiles.
Yeah, hopefully someone, I hope Mustafa will have some time to look at those bridges code in the future, as well as adding the mirror bridges, vertical bridges, horizontal ones as well. So that will be very great to have. Ooh, So Skirt is raiding our party right now, with several viewers from Civilization 5, so hello everyone joining in. I will repeat that we have the conclusion of yesterday's Dark Tournament Recursion, which is a tournament with not so default settings for 1v1 competitive, and the main feature of this tournament is that players play on totally unknown new maps covered with shroud, and they discover the maps just along the way of playing their opponents. So no one except the organizer, and probably sometimes even organizer himself.
Some things were surprises to me. Yes.
Yeah, no one knows what can happen.
All right. Well, it looks like we're about ready to get started here.
Okay, so we have Bane and Moods, we have map number 8, and that is best of 3, of course, right?
Yes, this is a.
And for best of 3, do we have mini games for the third game as well?
There will be mini games of the third game. Yeah. So Bane better hope that he loses 2-0 or wins 2-0.
We can actually play the mini game regardless, I guess. I suppose Bane's nickname will increase together with his state of drunkenness.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Drunk Bane, really drunk Bane, very drunk Bane.
It's just blaster Bane.
Yeah. Yeah, so Skirt didn't say anything about coming in, though he didn't say anything about not coming in as well, but I suppose it is how it is. He just placed 6 light tanks in my Twitch chat. That's the number of viewers he raided with.
I think I'm one of those viewers too, so it's only 5.
I don't remember, how do we call the third placed player in this tournament? The second
Third
one
place
and
player
the first
is
one.
Mr. Cloudy.
Ah, yeah. So the title of Mr. Cloudy is up for grabs between Moods and Bane right now. And Happy definitely loses his Duke of Shade name from the last tournament.
I think pretty sure Moods jumped into the shower right as we were about to start. So
I'll have time to go shopping, right? Right?
Yeah. I don't see this going over 2 hours, honestly. Especially with the third games being mini games. Both the remaining minigame maps are.
Well, yesterday some of the mini games took more time actually than just normal games.
We've got map 1, which is the minigame map, and map 3, which is the minigame map. And there's one more minigame map, but I won't use that one because it's a longer one. So both of them should be really short. I'm hoping Bane gets the harder one.
Okay, so we have mods ready. Now we need to have Bane ready as well. I remember yesterday afternoon, I think it was .1 that, or maybe me that started. Yeah, it was Bane and Happy in a chat, and Happy started pinging Bane in the chat, which Bane answered that Happy, you don't want to play that game with me. And then they continued pinging each other in the chat, so I just left for 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes later they finally stopped that.
I should have made the shell map one of the maps. That'd have been funny.
Yeah, and with units and buildings, of course, already placed. And also with, with indestructible buildings.
Any day, Bane.
Well, Bane changed his nickname back and then disappeared. I guess he went for a... yeah, he actually said that he's going for a cigarette. So I
Maybe
guess
the cigarette's gonna sober him up, so he'll just be normal Bane.
he'll ventilate his body. I wonder whether Command & Conquer Renegade music as well as Dune 2000 music is going to be blocked as well by Twitch.
I feel like June 2000 probably won it, but I'm not sure about Renegade since it's a significantly newer game compared to June 2000.
Yeah, worst case we'll have parts of the stream muted out.
Hey, there's Bane.
Yep. Speaking England. So you're saying there are no maps with England MCVs left in the pool?
No, that should be fixed.
Oh, are we good? We going?
Yeah.
In theory, yeah, we're going. Disappeared. Oh, there we go.
Battle control initialized.
Yeah, so I got this all players, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing. I mean, I know the map anyway, so it doesn't really matter for me, but...
Yeah, I actually thought that we discussed it and it was fixed some releases ago, but I suppose it wasn't. And I don't remember what was the argument about keeping the current behavior. Nevertheless, it's what we have right now.
What are you talking
Bane
about?
count is over instantly.
After or during the last Dark tournament, we also had the issue that we needed to switch to all players' vision every time when there is Shroud on, because it depends on the Shroud checkbox.
Yeah, that would be nice if it changed if Shroud was on.
Yeah, but
That'd probably be a nice
I
polish.
remember we already had the conversation with Pichote in IRC and over GitHub to change the behavior, but I don't remember what was the argument against the change. Probably something. Actually, that's a lot of infantry from Bane, I should say. Anyway, probably something related to players or spectators looking at the empty map or something, and that they might get confused. I don't remember the exact stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're a completely new player, you've never touched a video game in your life, and you boot up the game, you're joining your friend's game, and the map's completely black. You don't understand. You have to move your screen. You don't know what a mini map is. It's just black. You're like, the game's broken, and you just close it.
Yeah, and you're a
That must
spectator
be
as
it.
well. So that's an important part.
That's fine. That's probably a better reason than ours.
Yeah, but I don't remember what the actual reason was, but I guess it was enough to not go with the change. We can try to bring it back again, and I think someone already raised the issue, maybe? Or maybe at least asked in the playtest chat. Yeah, but
Moods has scouted a lot less than Bane, but I think Moods has a better scout so far. Bane's at least found ore, but he hasn't really
yeah,
figured out much of anything else.
Bane actually scouted the whole map except the important parts between his opponents and his base. And he didn't scout for
Bane's
oils.
just gonna ignore it and just attack over and over. Oh, is he gonna get the engineer?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah?
think he's going to. Yep.
Yeah. But still, Moods already has the oil derrick.
So,
Fake power plants.
those actually are going to save him.
Well, he also needs to build a pillbox, and instead of building a pillbox, he built fake power plants. So I don't know about that.
Now he has a pillbox.
Didn't need to lose the ranger. Bane likes to go for these attacks right after the first light vehicle, but if you're prepared, it doesn't do anything.
Moods, build a rocket soldier, please.
Use the control function. Yeah, Bane overstayed his welcome.
Probably Moods doesn't even know about the new feature, maybe?
Huh.
I would think so. I mean, the
I think
control
he's been
features-
playing, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not this
now?
playtest, it's been in release. So everyone should know about it besides, like, team players, I guess.
Ah, right, so it was at least for half a year already. I forgot.
Yeah.
And I suppose that block was doomed. Well, so far for that number of rifles, Bane still does have a very healthy economy.
Yeah, Bane didn't do any damage. Just made Moods upset.
I was surprised that he didn't really go to zero money with that much infantry, but then he didn't have an engineer, so I suppose that counts for it.
Bane?
Yeah.
Well, he went double ref, so
Yeah, but still,
get a lot of money.
he had as much as 20 rifles at the start.
Yep, that's how much you can get off a double ref, and then you can produce even more a couple minutes, or like a minute in.
Bane's actually floating right now.
Yeah, I think he started production slow. He should have more units than this.
Yeah, well,
he started his tree production too slow.
3k is not that much of a float.
Well, at this stage of the game it is. You could have, 20 more rifles and 3 more rockets. Like, what's his army assets? 4,600? He could have almost double army assets.
Moods has one rocket in this army.
Oh yeah, that's really bad. That's the one rocket he produced to kill the light tank.
I think I saw him doing this against Happy, where he just uses medium tanks as his anti-armor and just try to build rockets or just rifles.
You could do that with heavy tanks. I wouldn't do it with
Yeah,
medium tanks.
I remember that it worked for ZX Cannon like a year ago or something. A lot. I remember he was doing
You
that.
should mix in a couple rockets. So like you can go roll rocket, but having none just makes you inflexible.
Yeah, like something like 25 to 5 would probably
Yeah,
work.
yeah. Or not even that. You'd want to more evenly spread it out. So like, I like to do 10-2 as Soviets, but if he's doing this kind of build, probably 10-1.
It looks like 10-0 to me.
Yeah, no medics either.
Yeah, just pure rifles. And
Yeah, nah, right. Pure rifles is really good if
he
you
has
find
a fake advanced power plant prepared for Bane.
Bane's
just
gonna
a
be.
fake power plant in your face.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's a wall.
He can't do that because his MCV is quite far away, and that's the only MCV he has.
Hope Bane tries to capture it.
I don't.
There is
Never.
a pillbox nearby. It's...
Oh, I'm at the advanced power plant. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's taking the bait. Probably not worth it anyway, even if it was a real one.
I don't remember if it was a Raggle match or if it was just a match I was playing, but somebody moved their construction yard and left a fake construction yard there. And I backline captured it with my engineer, and I was so happy with myself until I found out it was fake. It was like the one time a fake structure like actually mattered.
Well, maybe in that sense, fake war factories I get a lot of value out of because people really try to snipe them, and they're usually exposed anyway. So like your second war factory will be like on the front line. So people are like, oh look, a war factory, and then they try to kill it, and you just kill his army while he's trying to kill the fake war factory.
I also thought about using fake structures as like kind of pseudo walls, proxy walls.
Well, I mean, you might as well just build a wall.
Yeah, but fake structures take a lot of space in front of them, which sometimes might obstruct units from moving, might obstruct tanks from passing through.
You mean break up pathing?
Yeah.
That could be good.
So, for example, having several pillboxes and then a wall of fake buildings, so that rifles just stream inside the fake.
I wanted to do that with sandbags. I should maybe actually. This is on the playtest, isn't it? Sandbags are cheaper. I might do that. Basically, the idea is you put sandbags in front of your defensive line, and I know tanks can crush it, but all the tanks are going to do are going to create a single file line for the infantry to go through. So either way, it works as like a pathing choker. And then you just wreck it with pillboxes or flame towers or whatever.
Yeah, also remember your idea about hidden sandbag walls that mess with the passing for infantry. So that they inherently know that there is a wall underneath the fog, so they try to pass around it.
Yeah, there was that map with the chronosphere. It screwed up my scouting so much because I kept clicking in the middle of the map.
That's GG right here.
Yeah, Bane was completely ready. Had the old
Yeah.
1-2 punch.
I mean, this build worked out with the rifles only.
No. Also, Moods kind of
Battle
walled
control
himself in,
terminated.
which wasn't good. Because then Bane only had to worry about 2 avenues of Moods moving. He was either going to attack top or he's going to attack bottom right. Which meant Bane had a complete lockdown on the map. So, Bane has no chance to get first place, right? We're just doing first and
No,
second
this
and
is
third and
for-
fourth?
Yeah, this is for 3 and 4.
Okay. Is there a special map for the finals?
No fear for that, or you won't play Bane. Just Ganon.
Just Ganon. Are you gonna upload the maps normally, Blackened, after the tournament?
Yeah, I've got a de-darkened version of them, and then yeah,
Do you have names for all of them now?
I do.
Ooh.
I have a little spreadsheet with all the names and what inspired me to make the map.
Probably a good idea to make a pack of this dark maps, like the darkened ones. Couple of them.
Yeah, I've got
with,
both.
with a replace.
For some reason, the black shroud behind the number looks like a Cabal
Battle
face.
control initialized.
It's
Okay.
it's a brick wall that
Okay.
got warped. Yeah, it looks cool though. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a hospital in the middle, I think.
Yeah.
So this time it's Moods' Germany, Bane is England again. They both found their ore, so this should be a better matchup.
Oh, interesting concept. I see.
Do
Barrels.
the barrels destroy the ore? No.
No, it'd be cool if they did.
Yeah, I should have placed several nuke trucks instead.
Yeah, nuke trucks would have been a lot more interesting.
Or actually, nuke trucks near the barrels.
Oh, well, the nuke truck has like no health anyway. It might as well just be a nuke truck. Also,
Yeah.
make it a bit less unfair. You get a single rifle in and you blow up all the opponents.
Yeah,
ore.
but sneak
you'd have to
sneak-
commit a little.
Sneak pass of barrels lead into a nuke truck. So you shoot the barrel like, oh, there's a barrel, I shoot it, and then there is a nuke truck nearby.
Yeah, the barrels don't really do anything here besides for flavor.
I was kind of hoping they do more damage to harvesters, and then you could just kind of come in and pop them, but they really don't.
Well, also players can just destroy them.
Yeah, that's the smart
Or-
decision for sure.
Okay, so this game moves again more lucky with scouting oils.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
pretty
he
big
found it.
advantage. Bane's just trying. Bane probably what he did. So this is what you can do on these maps. You can scroll in every direction and get an idea of your position on the map. So Bane probably knows he's on the top, and that it's not a very wide map. So Moods is probably on the bottom, and so he's just rallying all his rifles over there. He actually went to the bottom left corner, so he even knew he was in the top right.
And he's gonna find his triple low Derek with his last scout on his near his base.
Yeah, pretty late though. Moods should already have quite a. Yeah, Moods is tied in economy, even though Bane
If
has
Mods-
double refinery.
If Mods doesn't lose his ranger this time, that might be crucial for Bane's engineer.
I don't think Moods is gonna go for the engineer. Well, actually, Bane still hasn't even produced the engineer. He's got the money for it.
And he's producing the engineer now.
Yeah, but I wonder if Moods will even think about it, scouting the enemy base. It looks like he just wants to cap more things on the map.
Yeah, he has no idea really. He's just now.
Actually,
Oh.
I think he's going behind the oils. I hope at least.
That wouldn't really work because rifle range can shoot over the oil. It doesn't really
Yeah,
help
but
you.
if he has a ranger there,
Well, he'd need to have his rifles behind as well. I don't know what he's posturing for. He needs some rocket soldiers, though.
hospital.
And Bane's got his own ranger out now, so I don't think he's gonna be able to go in.
Still, that's
Both even on harvester count.
harvester count is even, but that difference in oil capture costed Bane probably something.
Bane still has more total income, but Moods just caught up. They're even now. But Moods is ahead in the build order.
Yeah, he's got a service depot out. He's crawled to his second. May doesn't even know about his backline, or he should. He's got it.
Yeah, Moods also has 5 harvesters now, so he's going for a 6 harvester build, I think. So he's building a refinery right now? No, he's not.
There is
Bane.
a 3 ranger push.
Ranger.
Ooh, Ranger danger.
I mean, it's gonna work because Moods just doesn't have anything, but
And a light tank as well coming for Bane.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like this build from Bane because his MCV is going to be way delayed.
Yeah, but Moods second unit is now a medium tank, which will stop everything vehicle-based from Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna
Bane tried to get.
sacrifice-
Ooh, that's really
yeah.
bad for Bane. And Moods is being very smart. He's just putting the MCV somewhere else for now because he knows it would probably get killed by the Rangers, and now he knows there's a light tank out as well.
He's still trying this rifle medium tank build. I just don't know.
It will work against this light tank composition at least. Probably.
Yeah, but that medium tank still be just isn't where it needs to be.
Rush
Okay,
die.
maybe not. He needed a couple rockets.
So this is a display where light tanks work, actually.
The opponent doesn't build any rocket soldiers.
Yeah, now there are a lot of medics that have nothing to heal.
Mood's out of money. He didn't build his second expansion quick enough. Though, so was Bane. So I guess it's even in that regard.
Yeah, but Moods doesn't even move his MCV anywhere. And Bane is capturing Moods oil derricks right now.
Oh, he's doing that, what you suggested.
He should be on top of it. Because it's not
Yeah,
like
a
he's
single
moving outside
tank
of- Yeah.
should take care of it, I think. Well, maybe not. He might get one.
Nah, I don't think so. Oh.
Bane again.
He takes
with a
4
base
shots.
Oh, just got it. Oh, Bane's gonna base push. This is gonna be deadly.
Yeah, because he won't build rocket soldiers. Definitely weak against base pushing.
push. And Moods has another engineer build.
Wonder where his first engineer went. I guess it just died in the middle.
He
It
was,
was,
in the Ranger that died.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, I don't normally put my engineers in rangers because they have a tendency of dying. You could just hide it somewhere. Just as effective.
And that engineer's gonna get killed anyways. Well, it might not. Yeah, no, there it is.
It's very slow on the trigger.
Oh, Moon's gonna attack here. I don't think it's gonna work, but
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Moods was trying to make a double war factory build work. That's why he's doing this.
yeah, this is the exact thing he did with Happy. He got up to triple war factory and
Yeah, the problem is you
You
need
just
money
have to
for that.
Yeah, he has no money.
It could have worked if he had a gem mine, which is there as a natural, but he didn't have it.
I would have, but he really should have picked Soviets. If he's going to do this. This would be a lot more effective if he was Soviets. Medium tanks are more are like soft anti-tank, but they're more, you use them more for the crushing as far as damage goes. Or
Oh.
use your infantry for the DPS.
I don't even use medium tanks. Like as soon as I can transition out of them, I don't use them anymore.
What do you transition into, Artie?
No, I'll go like I'll use like one medium tank and then like 2 radar jammers, just so I have like some soft armor up front and then just the radar jammers to deflect the missiles in the back. Because medium tanks are just so fragile.
Never seen you do that though.
And you haven't seen me play allies that late game.
Yeah, usually you die before then.
Yeah. Well, it's because allies is still get Heinz or die, so.
Yeah. Heinz are where they shine. Well, Moods is doing much better this game.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't
He's
have
being
the
mobile.
oil though.
I think Bane could have killed his army in the top right corner, but he didn't do that. And he is less mobile with his space push as well.
at some point. Moods is gonna have to take on this army, but I just don't think he has a significant engagement with them.
He could win this. He needs to go for the crushes though. Yeah.
As a,
And also target the enemy tanks at the same time. Ooh. Not good micro so far.
Well, it's still. I guess they both lose their armies here.
The only difference is Moods' army is a lot less dense, with just the medium tanks and rifles, where Spain was losing a lot of 300 rockets.
Yes, but I think Moods needs critical mass for this kind of army to work.
The problem
Yeah,
for Bane,
that's true.
though, that he doesn't have an MCV at his main, so he might even lose all his barracks right now.
He's got a sneaky MCV rolling to the back of Moods' base.
Yeah, if he cuts off Moods' economy, probably. I don't think Moods has any other economy. I'm looking at the left side right now. Just needs a turret there. He basically wins the game. Moods not microing his army well. It's an interesting game, at least.
Yeah,
think
not
biggest-
as one-sided as the previous one.
This build is it's single target DPS, so like you can't just attack move and have your rockets, you know, hit the pillbox and hit tanks at the same time. He has to use all his tanks to focus fire.
Yeah, if he had heavy tanks, this would be so much better. Like, medium tanks, like, yeah, technically the heavy tanks have the same DPS as a medium tank per cost, but the medium tank doesn't do its damage in a huge burst. So like, you can just kill something in one shot and then move on. Medium tanks have to stay there the entire time. They don't have like a burst, which means really they have less effective DPS.
Well,
Getting
Bane just wasted that
Yeah.
army,
It's getting scrappy.
but he's got turrets camping all the ore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
Bane,
has all the economy.
Bane has much better economy because he has both gem mines right now.
He's actually floating 10k.
Power's a good choice.
He should kill the barracks and then the Conyard.
Conyard will surely go away here. And actually, it's not a very good idea to go against Bane's Conyards because he just has more of them.
True. Yeah, I think he just loses on economy. He actually has 0 harvesters. Yeah, it's GG. Oh wait, no, he has 4, but they're not harvesting.
Yeah, and they're going in that turret on his main.
He's got both the main ore patches turreted, and he's got the left mid. The only patch Moods has is the one ore mine on the right side. And he has no oil either.
Yeah, I think those 4 Olympics are definitely significant.
I think it's significant enough that that's why Bane's floating. He's not even considering them in his production. If I'm 4 oils above my opponent, I usually always win because it's just such an income spike. It like you can build defenses just off of that alone, so you can just spam defenses everywhere.
First game Violet and Red wasn't that interesting as the second one, so you didn't really miss much. You can watch it later if you want.
I think once this base of Moods falls, it's gonna signal the end.
Yeah, but it's now floating 12k already. And also Bane is doing much better with his Prussian, with those tanks. Even if
Yeah, Boots is trying to keep his tanks alive so that he can kill the other tanks so he can't crush, which just gives him puts him in a bad spot. Because Bane's tanks are shooting and crushing.
doesn't look that it matters right now.
Moods is playing a TD style against a Bane, who also I think he's more than capable of handling it.
Mood's a bit of a sore loser sometimes. He doesn't like losing.
I don't think most people do.
True. I also don't like losing.
Yes.
Well, depends on a loss. So.
Yeah, I should specify. I don't like losing to Ganon. I don't mind losing to like Academy students or 5 aces. They don't pretend they're the king of the world for the next 3 months and never play again.
And if you lose to 5 aces, then you know, you just lose to 5 aces. Alright, well, Bane gets third. He's Mr. Cloudy.
Battle control terminated.
What does that mean?
Do you remember who was the
That's third place.
first Mr. Cloudy in the first tournament?
Gatekeeper took first, Happy took second,
Yeah, that I remember.
to Orb, I think, didn't it?
Ah, right. Or
am
Bane,
I
Bane
Mr.
just got
Cloudy?
your title.
I think you were Mr. Cloudy.
Yeah, I did get third last time.
Yep.
Had a
yeah,
really
you were
good
Mr. Cloudy.
finals versus, I think it was Happy.
It was Eskimo.
Oh, Eskimo, yeah. Finals match was really fun. You guys crashed in the actual finals, but we had a good time. I had a good time.
All right. Well, it's final time.
Alright.
Good. l-
Bane, you keep avoiding my question if there's a special finals map or not, so I'm assuming there is.
I'm just gonna keep avoiding that question. All right. First map of the finals is gonna be Dark 16. No coincidence that Dark 16 was the special map last time, I swear.
Do we want Bane to come in and co-cast?
If he wants to, he definitely can.
Yeah, I guess.
I just moved Orb out. Yes.
Ganon is still playing StarCraft, right?
Hello.
Hello, Bane.
Hello, Bane.
Hello, man.
So, how does it feel to be Mr. Cloudy right now?
Oh, it feels good. Do you know, I saw the 3 names of, I think it was like, what were the other ones, Black? And you got the Ultimate
It's,
Darkness or something like
The
that?
Lord of Darkness is first
Yeah.
place, and then second place is the Duke of Shade.
Yeah. I saw Mr. Cloudy and I don't know, it just felt appealing.
It's,
Yeah, and you
it's
actually-
the British in you.
It's the cute name.
Yeah, and you actually
Mr.
took the
Cloudy.
title from Orb, because he was Mr. Cloudy from the last tournament.
Okay.
So Orb goes ranks right now.
I mean, 3rd place ain't bad for your first actual tournament. Mind you, it's taken a while for me to play a tournament, let's be honest. So the question is, will Ganon actually turn up?
He says he's finishing his StarCraft 2 match.
Oh,
right now,
he's
so,
he's on StarCraft 2, of course he is.
yeah, I told warm-up game in, like, Ganon. He's playing against Orb now, so it's serious business.
Yeah, so he plays so intense in StarCraft 2 with that high APM that he can manage writing into Discord.
It was the other day when he he posted a stream and it was like a StarCraft stream on the Twitch channel in on the OpenRA Discord, and I was just like, this is not the place for StarCraft. To be fair though, I think it was changing over to OpenRA or RV or whatever.
Okay, so Eskimo predicts that final map is singles. So we all know that Duel wasn't yet played. So that's
Duel has been played.
that's actually a tough choice between Duel and singles.
We've had all Lord, so what other maps haven't we had? I remember we had All Lord with, but it was Derek Lord or whatever.
Oil Lord.
Oil Lord, that was it. That's good.
I tried really hard to make a pit fight in like how we did turn sidestep into green step and turn pit fight into like green step or green fight, but it was just so much like alt tabbing back and forth, try to make everything look right.
Do you know, I was expecting a drop zone. You know the drop zone where the you collect the crates from each other.
Yeah.
I was expecting that in a mini game.
Yeah, I had something like that as a minigame. I worked really hard on Battleship as a minigame.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't get it to where I wanted it to.
I tell you what, like in TD, the crates don't drop; they just spawn. It makes that game a lot more fun.
Yeah. There's the water drop zone in RA. It's just like that, where the crates just spawn, but it's all water-based stuff. So as soon as Ganon gets here, we'll
I'll start spamming his inbox. I've got a plan. I'm a pro now that I've been spamming Point One's inbox for about a month. This morning, I saw this picture of a happy, like a smiley face giving the middle finger, so I spammed his inbox with about 30 of them. I don't know. Like some of the shit we send each other in the mornings, like I'll wake up and I'll have about 40 messages from Point One just going bang, 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 and then it's
you do love each other.
Yeah, you guys are a cute couple.
it's proper bromance we got going on there.
So you give Orb the opportunity to look at the map.
I know Orb needs to cheat as much as possible. That is a excellent meme in the Discord about Orb. Any Orb memes are A approved from me.
Oh, cool. The orb.
I guess we need
Legendary
3 games in the finals just to upload the rest of the maps.
I know. I'm hoping it goes to a third. I want another mini game in there.
Yeah, and that will mean 25 maps total, which will consume the first page of downloads on the resource center.
How long do you reckon these maps like individually took you to make? I know it varied, but if you had to like make a medium, like if you had to...
I'd say like, I just saw Tyler on the shell map. Probably like 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours per map
Yeah.
as an average. Like some of them, for some reason I blew through them because it's just like I had the perfect idea and then just they weren't super complicated. And then some they definitely dragged on because I had to make like adjustments.
A couple of them, I don't know. The one, actually, both the maps I played Goat on. I think I really enjoyed those. I don't know whether that was because I was winning though. Like, there's always that.
Yeah, that does help winning the game. You're like, oh yeah, I love this map.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Bugs map, I can't remember what it's called. Something Oasis or the new one that he's been working on.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've lost on that map, so I really like it. But Point One on the other hand only loses to me on the map, so
Point
I
one,
hate it.
Something crisis, climate crisis.
Yeah, climate crisis, something
Climate
like that.
crisis, that's the one. I don't know. Point one. When I heard him talk about it, he had a valid point. Like he doesn't like the starting ore on the map, which I can kind of understand. Like I don't like it when the starting ore is spread out because your harvesters can fucking. I don't know. They can go anywhere searching for the ore, but then I don't know. Another player would say like, oh, you should micro your harvesters. So I suppose there's swings and roundabouts there.
Yeah, that's definitely the thing. Like if you have spread out ore, you just micro your harvesters, which is definitely hard, but nothing necessarily wrong with that. Just a lot easier when you can fire and forget.
Especially now, as Nazgul showed us, you can shift queue your harvesters. So I've noticed a couple of times. That's good.
Right. So you
I
don't.
found that
You
shift
didn't know
killing kind of
about it.
sucks at it.
Well, not previously because I wasn't sure whether it worked.
Someone else told me about it. You can actually shift queue harvesters right now, so it's actually a neat thing. And one other thing I noticed is that it's more beneficial to harvest in diagonal patterns instead.
I noticed that, yeah.
Because you get more. You get more money from growth when you do that, because if you gather it from the outside, then it just grows less when one patch appears and one cell grows back and it doesn't have any adjacent ore, then it has minimal resources. But when it grows into a cell which has a lot of adjacent ore, then it has more resources immediately, so it grows faster. So it's
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's beneficial to make holes in the ore patch instead of just gathering it from all sides. At least that's a theory. I didn't really checked upon it, numerically.
Where the fuck is Ganon?
Oh, doing getting things.
Here comes the smiley face, middle finger meme. Ganon's Discord. Like it's a facepalm moment where I'm like, oh no, just know that I'm not going to score a point off this guy. Yeah, I was just looking at Ganon thinking that guy leaves himself wide open. does. He leaves himself open to like small attacks, while Orb doesn't.
Usually when I play Orb, it's like it's always one-sided one way or the other. Like I'm either just crushing him constantly or he's just crushing me constantly. There's no between.
Hmm.
And usually it's him crushing me because I'm trying stupid shit.
He's he doesn't normally try stuff, but like he's a very solid player. That's what I get anyway. Like he does the same thing, but he does it well, and he won't like take huge risks. But he'll win all the small engagements, and then eventually, all them small engagements add up. And once they add up, he'll just crush you. And here he is.
Yeah, I've always described Orb as a good defensive player. He's not super aggressive. He just pushes when he needs to and lets you make all the mistakes.
Also gonna switching from his home black color to red.
I mean, statistically, that's probably a bad idea. You tend to find blue and green, in terms of RTS, win the most games. I mean, not that it probably matters, but like, Bane, this cocksucker sent me physics team. That's funny.
Right, whatever works.
Can we just do all mini games for these, like, for these two games? Because I imagine these two would love it.
Ganon and his mind games and trash talk. So we're ready.
The first matchup is the trash talk.
Yeah, I mean, Ganon's gonna win that easily. Well, if you want to do like a trash talking matchup, we need Happy and Ganon.
Battle control initialized.
I just thought I was playing, so I spammed QD.
Okay.
Old habits, I heard. Alright, so we got Ganon as Ukraine and Orb as Germany.
They can both see their ore patches as well, can't they?
Yeah, it's a nice little start.
Since you told me, since you put in the chat where the ore patches were, I was like, oh, the MCV points towards them. Now
Yeah.
every game I was like fucking looking out for that. You don't know how annoying that was to start with. I think the first game against 5 Aces, I just completely fucked up my refinery placement.
Yeah, I thought about it when I was making the maps, like, because you know some of the maps, like, naturally the ore is going to be far away, and I was like, there really should be a way to let people know, and that was like the best solution I could think of. Something subtle that if you picked up on it, you know, you could do it, but if you missed it, then it'd be whatever.
I don't know, maybe it would have been worth just telling players at the start. But I get
Maybe.
why you did it anyway, because like it's kind of like if you were really smart, you would have noticed it. Because I did notice that the MCV was spawning in different directions, and I was like, this is a bit weird. It doesn't normally spawn this way around. But like, I didn't pick up on the fact
Yeah,
that
your game against Spy Child was surely fun that way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, Ganon's got 3 Grenadiers.
I think I would try to make a GIF from that game to have it on
Orb has a
Streamlabs
pill.
as an next sync for following. I currently though have another one very nice. I'll think about it.
I don't know why Orb isn't just shooting the power plant.
I think he's just waiting for them to pop the pillbox.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice
he's
pillbox by Orb.
gonna be a little. Oh, no, he barely got it.
Gannon's still got one more grenadier.
Yeah, Orb has sight vision and he's got a ranger coming out, so he should be alright.
Yeah. Yeah, the good micro by Orbs just securing that barracks, and he's got a ranger coming straight out.
And a grenadier. That's
Still, Orbs got 2 riflemen in Gannon's base. They could put Gannon to. Excuse me, they could put Gannon to low power by now. Like, they could at least annoy him, you know. Every little helps. That kind of when your opponent's evenly matched, as these two are.
Gannon building an APC right now.
Okay, they're dead.
Actually, this map is quite a long one, vertically.
Yeah, it's a long and thin map.
What are those gems? Can you go over them?
You
I
can,
take it-
yeah.
Yeah.
It just, yeah, you get slowed down a little.
It looks a lot like that map from Whippy with 4-player spawns, where you have quite a big patch in the middle, but with I think it was forts over.
Oh, missed the
over
engineer.
river.
All going with a just going triple rangers.
Yeah, he promised to do that.
Man of his word. Although, to be fair, Gannon got a defensive structure queued up. If Orb went in right now, he could stop Orb producing from the war factory. Slow
He
Orb.
could have blocked the MCV, but not right now. It's coming
Actually, I think if that MCV comes out without all the support and Orb finds that he's going to be in trouble.
He'll kill it, yeah. He will kill it.
out. Oh,
He needs to go in now.
Out another oil derrick at the top.
Oh, Orb's just going to miss the NCV.
Orb did a great job with scouting at the top. Because Gannon knows only about like 60% of the map, and Orb knows about the whole map.
Yeah, Orb's got a pretty good idea of the map. Again, placed the flame tower down. I don't know why.
He didn't want his tank to be blocked, I guess. Ooh, that's a nice snipe.
Yeah, that's a good snipe.
Trading several rifles and a rocket
Meanwhile,
soldier.
Gannon's just super expanding.
Yeah, that's very greedy. And also, he's expanding blind, so he didn't know about that patch in the top left corner.
But I think...
And the MCV's idle at the top left. Completely idle.
I think Orb's...
Orb's
a lot
got.
of damage.
Yeah, Orb's. I'd say Orb's already won, if I'm honest. Like, Orb's gonna... He's gonna now have the advantage of tanks once he kills those 2 heavies. What's Gannon got? He's got less army.
Not producing from his war factory either.
Yeah. He's not producing from his war factory. He's not transferred his harvesters, neither's Orb, but don't really need to. I don't know, it's a... Actually, Gannon's on 5 harvesters to Orb's. Is Orb on 5? Orb's on 6.
Orb's on 6.
Yeah, I'd say this is already game. I think it was game after the war factory went down, honestly.
I think once Orb scouts this lone refiner, that's gonna cue him that there's an MCV out, and he'll hunt that down. That'll be it.
Yeah, that's what he should do.
It is gonna take him a while, but that's immediately where he goes.
There you go. There you go. As soon as he found it, he's aim moving his infantry.
Yeah, but still that MCV top left can be a lifesaver for Orb.
Yeah, but I mean, you mean Gannon, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
for Gannon.
Yeah.
Right, because
Yeah.
it's practically nowhere. So it will take
Yeah,
a lot
but
of
look
time.
at Orb's MTV. It's uncontested. His mines aren't going to be contested. He's transferred all his harvesters. I don't know. Like, at least Gannon's not lost his MCV at this point, sure, but like, that is a massive setback to lose your macro refinery because
Gannon is trying to make a proxy bait right now, but looks like
Yeah,
Orb is
Orb's gonna
onto
tap
something.
move right into it.
Yeah,
He's got a
that,
Pest Coil, which might scare him off, but I think he needed to produce from that Barracks first.
So you got in there 5 rockets and about 30 infantry, maybe 35 infantry, 4 heavy tanks.
The MCV is actually getting away.
Yeah, but where's the tank? The tank ain't gonna see it though.
Yeah, he's missing it. And then Orb's getting pushed back on the bottom.
I'd be amazed if Gannon pulls us back. I'd have to take my health to him,
Yeah,
to
that,
be honest.
at this moment that requires a throw and a half.
Yeah.
Still that MCV top right now for Gannon.
I mean, Gannon should know that there's another Orb pack right there that he can just siphon from.
What's the...
Oh, but no, he's gonna move it down right into Orbs.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Look at the earning graph. Oh, no, that's it. Oh, he's not even gonna...
Yeah,
Is the turret gonna get it? Yeah, there you go. That's
there's
the
one
GG
down.
code. Just not gonna cut the mustard, is it?
Battle control terminated.
That's a server bait.
Ah, okay, you guys are
Right, and the final map is going to be map 26. Oh, assuming Gannon doesn't win.
Did you have a planned order for the maps, or is it random?
No, I've just been using RNG.
Oh, okay.
Blackened is saying he's using RNG.
Yeah.
I used a random number generator that was my hand going to a map, and that was it. No, I've legit used RNG.
Yeah, like the functions that returns a random number, like return 5. 5 was surely generated by a random generator.
He used the calculator and he randomly generated it by choosing a number that was definitely randomly generated.
Gannon gives up already.
I'd like to play StarCraft 2. Oh, for goodness sake. Who cares? But if he was already in the commanding position, he'd be like, I am the greatest. No one can beat me.
Yes, the salt is.
I'd quite like Gannon to win this one just to see a mini game.
I want to see a minigame too.
You've got something planned up.
We can ask them
I
to
just-
play the minigame regardless of the result.
There's 2 minigames that haven't been used, and both. And one of them was like the whole, like, inspiration behind another Dark Tournaments, because like this would be a really cool Dark Tournament map.
Then pick allies.
Soviets being weaker,
then-
that's a new one.
I mean, I'd agree that allies seem stronger than the Soviets, but it's not by much.
Nah, Soviets are way better.
I don't know. I'd completely disagree. The allies have so much more mid-game and early game. I think it depends what you like, your playstyle, doesn't it really? I would play random this whole tournament.
Looks like both are picking random this time. And as far as I remember, Orp actually played allies most of the time for the past year or something, so he didn't really play Soviet. So if he does get Soviet, that would be interesting to see him playing. Orp is moving his ranger to a second war factory.
Yeah.
He has 5 rangers at his home.
He's got 5 rangers, he's got the Allied Tech Center.
He blocked his war factory, so he needs to move his ranger away.
I was really confused for a second whether the game had started. Because wasn't it my desk? It's like Orbs blocked his war factory but built a tech center? What's going on? Hello? New build orders confirmed. Tank center before refinery. The new strat. I'll be right back, guys. I'm at the door.
Alright. And Orb hopefully didn't have to move his car 6 blocks over.
So this time Orb plays mind games for Gannon, like Gannon did half an hour ago.
It's 40 chess these tournament finals.
Riling up Gannon as much as possible.
Alright, looks like we're about to start.
Yep, I hope Bane downloaded the map, and you can probably kick the can hit guy.
Yeah, I just thought about it.
Battle control.
Alright, here we go.
Next time you should have done like random numbers for all the maps, like map 66, maps 95.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, and that's
they're
very.
both building in the right direction.
That's a very.
Did you
huge
create the Did you create the picture yourself, or did you get it off the internet?
I just got it off the internet. Alright, so Orb found his ore.
And this
Ganon
time
is gonna be off.
Orb is actually Soviet, and Ganon is actually Germany.
Oh, this could be a bit risky.
And it's interesting for both parties because Ganon was mainly playing Soviets and saying that allies are stronger, so we'll see about it.
I've got a prediction. I reckon Ganon's gonna go for a ranger spam now. He'll go 5-5-1.
Looks like Ganon was just able to reach his ore.
What building is he producing? Production. Let's have a look.
They're both on war factories.
Oh, they're both rushing their war factories. Ganon the second behind. Both going for a very standard build. Oh
I
shit!
suppose they both guessed that it's a huge map and the spawns are quite a way away.
Ganon's smart here. I like the fact that he's scouted the edge of the map, because the amount of times during the Dark Tourney where I've just scouted like the middle of the map and then I thought it's bigger than what it actually fucking is. Sorry, it's smaller than what it actually is. So I've been like, okay, this is the size of the map, and
It's what I
Yeah.
did in original Red Alert. Like I had a couple of rifles and just ordered them to move into corners of the map from where I'm standing.
Orb found his oil derrick and looks like Ganon's gonna miss it.
Yeah, he doesn't see it.
although
Ganon didn't see any of the oil derricks.
yeah, Orb sees two of them, so Orb probably knows there's three on the map, or might be thinking there's more, although he's scouted the edges, so might clue him in a little bit.
So that's one more lucky advantage. Yeah, now Ganon knows about the oil derrick. And the second one.
It's in the second order. Oh, he's in Orbs. Yeah, he probably knows. I wonder
Yeah,
if he'll...
but he doesn't order the engineer.
Ganon's blocking the... Got a rifle. Wonder if Ganon will micro the rifle to shoot the Orbs.
Nah.
Nah.
Gonna target the harvesters.
He did. I saw the animation. He did realise. He did click it to fire at Orbs, but it wasn't in time. Ganon's service depot's been ready for quite a few seconds now. Although Ganon's still going to be ahead on his MCV, but that's going to cost him a harvester. 'cause
Yeah,
he's only
he's
have
on
to
four.
four.
Went for a super quick MCV, which you only have 2 lines at the beginning, so it might make sense.
I mean, that probably works if you don't build a pillbox or queue up a base defense. So that might put him ahead a little bit.
I mean, Ganon's got plenty of money. He's floating pretty hard. Gonna pop out at a bad time. This could be real
Whoa.
trouble if Lightning doesn't get there.
Oh, maybe your infantry cannon.
Oh, it's getting blocked.
Nah, he's got it. Yeah, and he's gonna get the flak as well. Nice.
That's a lot of damage done. Meanwhile, Orb's behind, not too much.
Yeah, between both of them they scouted pretty much the whole map. And I suppose they already know about all the ore patches on it.
Ganon moving straight out with his MCP after he's popped the refinery.
Yeah, he'll go straight to the middle.
And likewise, yep, they're mirroring each other a little bit here, but Orb's obviously got the heavy tank. And Ganon's got a heavy tank and a light tank, which is quite nice.
Ganon's only got one rocket up with that blob.
Oh yeah, that could cause him some problems.
Yeah, that's Mood's strategy. Yeah, he
And
has
the rifle's gonna catch
four
another
more.
rocket. Oh, it's on a moving man.
So they both moved into the middle now, so that kinda leaves base push now out of the question here. Both of them.
Quite literally mirroring each other. The only advantage I can see here is that Ganon's going to see this army moving in. He should see it anyway.
He's gotta immediately re-rally everything.
Unless
No, he's not.
No,
He's
he
just
does.
gonna go
He is.
straight in.
He is. But he's
Yeah, he
moving.
needs infantry production back to his main
Yeah.
base.
He's actually doing a base push at the bottom.
I
Gotta
don't
make
think that's a good idea.
He's doing nothing on his main.
I think Orb's going to be ahead here. This is
Yeah,
gonna-
he's gonna take out that base.
Yeah.
Oh, and that base is pretty much
Although-
protected for Orb.
The one thing Ganon's got here is Orb's got heavy tanks. He's not going to be able to catch that MCV. Oh, Orb's got a nice little double flame towers and the Tesla core that's just gone into low power. Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's already game. If you ask me, that's game.
Yeah, and it's gonna.
Yeah, but that MCV
Hey,
though,
but-
by Ganon, that
Yeah.
might be a base trade here.
Orb's got a pretty sizable infantry force in his main base.
Yeah,
but-
Ganon needs to start reproducing his economy to back away
his
if he
forces
wants.
on Ganon's base are thinning out. At the same time, he loses a lot of health to that flame tower.
Yeah, he needs an engineer, and I don't think he. Second flame tower is just gonna kill it with the heavy tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, and he didn't control the attack on his base, so he lost more than he could have.
Oh, just dominating.
Again, sparse on rockets for the ally player. I don't know why.
Yeah, it doesn't look so bright for Ganon right now. He's likely to have all his main base raised.
Oh, that army's gone.
And
That's
there's
it.
the
Yeah,
GG.
well, that was pretty. That was quite fast. That was faster than I was expecting.
That was probably the fastest in the entire thing.
A bit. What's the word I'm looking for?
Battle
Anticlimactic.
control terminated.
Yeah, why don't you play like Bane in a minigame?
Yeah, I'll
Fight
play a
in the
minigame.
map still.
It'll be fun. We got a couple mini games left. Why not?
Yeah, there's two.
It'd be nice not actually stressing about the fact that I'm like could have finished third. I was like, so I want to at least be Mr. Cloudy, and I was like, fuck, I got 5 aces in this fucking mini game that requires a lot of micro. Oh my god, flagging you bastard.
Funnily enough, 5 Aces had a lot of trouble on that micro. I felt like.
Yeah, so I was really surprised how poorly he did, but to be fair, there was a bit of RNG in that game. Like, he got that radar jammer, and that radar jammer was never going to help anyone on that map in particular. I don't know. Whenever I play 5 Aces, I always find it's they're quite even. We're quite evenly matched.
Ganon says in Discord chat that he should have played yesterday.
Yeah, I should have played yesterday. If I played yesterday, I would have won this tournament.
You did play yesterday.
but you
still came in.
played yesterday, right?
That's the point. That's the point. Oh, map 3. Do you know what? We've got this TV show in the UK called oh fuck, I forgot what it's called.
Mr. Blobby?
No, Deal or I think it's Deal or No Deal, and it's to do with
Is it about barf?
no, it's about
Mr.
boxes that you open. I think it's Deal or No Deal. It's not been on TV for a long time, or No Deal. Yeah, Deal or No Deal. Deal or No Deal is a British game show hosted by yeah, but it doesn't tell me about the. You have to. You get so many boxes you can pick from, and they can contain a certain amount of money. And you get 2 choices, and you've got to try and guess which amount of money each box contains. But like, if you look at the boxes, they remind me of Blackened's like map design to an extent. I don't know, your map, it just makes me think of Blackened's map. I sent you a picture on Discord.
Right, so Orb is eager to play those mini games.
Yeah, I'm down. I play all the minigames, unless Ganon wants to come play.
I think game.
I think Ganon's probably way too salty.
I don't
Oh
think
no. Oh my god. What is this? Okay. Oh, okay. Give me that. Yes.
Ooh, a general chrono tank.
Look at this thing go.
Oh my god.
Go on, catch it.
Another general. I think Orb can control his chrono tanks for some reason, or he just doesn't want to.
I think it's just Orb.
Play this map.
This was I don't know.
That would have been very fun as a tiebreaker for the finals.
Why can't I play Orb on this map? Blackened?
You are playing Orb on this map.
No, in my game. Well, to be fair, at that point I probably even if I beat both the games, I think I'd drop so many points that. What is that? Oh, he's got a ah, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, his ranger doesn't do any shit damage to your tanks.
You should pick up a veteran secret.
Yeah, but what good does it do?
It's
Doesn't
still
really
not,
do
it's not gonna
anything.
kill.
You only get faster.
He's just gonna run around the map. You fucking. He's gonna get a couple units.
He's gonna get all your units.
Could he micro his tanks so that sorry, his ranger at this speed so that my tanks can't fire at it? Because
I think so.
he might be able to kill my tanks. Okay.
Especially if he looks.
Oh,
around the map.
yeah, I know he's gonna do it. Right, okay, we got to be pointing in the same direction he's coming from, so it's an unexpected direction. We'll get away from barrels.
Oh, actually, Orb has one veteran secret
Get it.
left.
There's a veteran secret left, and there's 2 other crates left.
We're actually helping Bane here.
Bane, yep.
Bane needs all the help at this point.
Wait, 2 more crates?
Yeah, there's 2 more.
Oh.
Where?
They're
Yeah,
kind
where?
of hidden.
Yeah, where? where are they? tell me. 1 hour later, I went, yeah, we could be here all night. It's one of them. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful, that is. Now we can't win? I don't think it could shoot my fucking medium tank. Yeah, go on. Come here.
Are those crates behind ammo boxes?
No, they were just in the corners of the spawns.
Battle control terminated.
I suppose Dark 1 is just 2 spies.
You're not entirely wrong.
So you need to one-click your opponent with a spy.
Oh, map 1.
This is the map that started it all. I thought of this map at the end of the last Dark Tournament. I was like, this would be cool for a Dark Tournament map.
Or maybe Tanya's.
I do like the way you've got like the edges are blacked out. Like it's not a round shape. It's a is it optical? I don't know. Is that optical?
Elliptical.
Elliptical, yeah. I quite like that. It's neat.
Battle control initiated.
Alright, here we go.
Oh my god.
Okay, I was right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's a civilian game. Yeah, I see. I see what you did here.
This is amazing.
Oh, that's a strategy.
Oh, was that a spy? I guess it was, because you got upgraded and the other one wasn't done.
Oh.
Yeah, that is fun.
Oh, this is great.
Dogs are actually really important in this game.
They are. Especially with the sniper.
So, sniper is supposed to counter dogs here?
Yeah, sniper counters the dogs, will counter the sniper, and then dogs counter the spies. Oh! Ah.
Yeah, that's a good game. I like that one. I like that a lot. That's good.
Yeah, you should definitely upload that one as a separate minigame.
Yeah, that one's...
Battle control.
Why couldn't we just have the mini games instead of the tournament? Because I've got a good record on the mini games.
I think this is actually small and easy enough to be uploaded to official map pool as well.
I tell you what, could you imagine this with about like for team game players? I reckon if you change this to about an 8-team game.
Oh yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah, a lot of people would like that. Oh, they can always add that themselves, like.
Alright, there's one more minigame map, quote unquote.
You say that because it's not really a minigame map? It's
Yeah.
It's more like Dark 5.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
That's about as confusing as the fucking shroud is to look into and try and predict what's underneath it.
See how long it takes you.
Still, I'm taking that.
Worthy
better
of
be-
Mr. Cloudy.
Mr. Cloudy wins all the mini games.
The minigame king.
Battle control initialized.
Okay,
I'm Soviets, but I've got an allied tech center. But at least I got Heinz.
that actually doesn't look like a minigame map. At least size
Only there was
wise.
Dark 5.
Is it the units that we're producing? No.
No, you'll figure it out. Or at least Oracle. I don't know about you, Bane.
Orb knows about this map?
It's been around long enough.
Oh my god. The fucking ore.
Should have looked at the MCV.
Okay, how
Oh wait,
can
I think I get it. yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got it.
you should figure it out too.
To know
Is it
about
not?
orbs though.
He should figure it out in about 5 seconds. Yep.
Do you get it, Orb, Bane?
I'm not sure yet. Is it an island or something?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a mini game. Is he over here? Macro game. Oh no. Oh.
So you got it.
I don't think Bane knows this map.
Everyone knows this map?
Most people should.
Well, that will be a very interesting tiebreaker.
Oh, it's this map. Great. Oh, great. So this is what happens when Blacken can't be asked to make any more maps. He gets desperate, just goes for this one.
Nah, this is. There had to be some main maps in there. And,
Oh, of
you know.
course.
No duel though. Well, we had something close to that.
Unfortunately, duel. I thought process afterwards.
Yeah, actually duel happened after you made most of the maps. I selected the appropriate music for this last game.
And what's that?
You can check it. Try to check it on stream. I don't know, with that music it looks much more funnier.
Oh, dear.
Did you just cap his War Factory?
Yep.
You should have played it on fastest.
Oh, I should have. That would have been funny. Yes, I'd say this music is very fitting.
I don't know what music you're playing, but I wish I did.
You can guess it's the same one that was on the Tramplers map with MCVs. The Benny Hill one. I hope Orb won't play this for 3 hours.
But I don't think so.
I suppose Bane might not win all the minigames here. If we consider this a minigame.
he's I don't know, he's in an interesting position.
And I see that this is another map with the bug with the English MCV. Because Bane is
Is it now?
Ukraine.
I guess it is. It's
Oh, hello onto the ore.
That MCV is dead.
good sniper on the artillery.
Yeah, now it looks like it will take another 15 minutes at least. But I still feel that Bane should nail this one.
Oh, those orb crushers.
On the second shot? Maybe not.
You forgot orb's power to crush.
Yeah, I remember now what you told me yesterday.
What? Okay.
Eskimo saying in chat that just got back and I see singles being played with Benito music. This is what Dark Tournament devolved into. It was what awaited us at the end of the Dark Tunnel.
So get off my land.
Still no naval. So disappointed.
And only Bane tries to gather any ore in his middle.
That's a lot of money in the middle too. I can't remember how many mines I put on top of each other right there, but it's a lot.
Oh.
By the way, do you know if stack mines work just like separate ones, or they produce a little bit less than a separate mine?
I haven't done any testing on them, but I don't see why they would work any different than a singular mine, as long as there's a free.
Well, probably pit fight is an example of how they really work. So maybe it can be an interesting experiment with stacked mines instead of separate ones.
The biggest problem with stack mines is you just don't
yeah.
know as a player that there's actually a double mine there.
Oh, I swear I changed the rally point of my fucking war factory. Oh, no we don't. Go away. Orb, go away. Or piss off.
No.
That's a dead tech
Shit.
center.
I never knew that to got Tanya out there. Okay. It's annoying because I was a few seconds off an AA gun.
that first
Lands right on
artillery
Tanya.
shot.
Ah.
But frankly speaking, she survived the first shot. She only died
It
on
was
the
the second shot.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
also hit her.
But the first shot was like head on.
No. What are you doing? Get Tanya out. Okay. So 0.1.
Somehow you managed to avoid all the infantry. Gonna be a good Tanya if she stops moving forward, but she didn't.
It's a little bit too contrast in the middle.
Ooh, that was a good artillery hit.
He could roll over me right now. He could just literally go in. I think he'd win it.
Could.
Just hoping I can time you out, put her in that camo pillbox. Could be my saving grace. So camo pillbox is on fire. No, don't see her, don't see her, don't see her! So you get in.
You saw that, but
Oh, and he doesn't know where it's at.
He hasn't got it though, which is annoying. But
right, so he doesn't know about the hidden pillbox. He doesn't see it.
He saw her go in, but he didn't figure out which sec, so...
Understood. I didn't realize it was a camo pillbox.
Oh, and he's landing his hind, that's cool.
There we go, there we go. Oh, fuck you up. Fuck you. That's it, eat a bit of that.
Oh,
You know what? I actually like that landed Black Hawk. How it looks like. It's very cool.
Yeah, a bit rolled over. I highly doubt there's anything I'm gonna be able to do at this point. Nice shot. Get one more shot off.
nope.
GG. Stream sniping.
Okay, so the last word was by Orb winning the last game of the stream and of the series and of the tournament.
How fitting.
Yeah, deservedly. I don't think he dropped a single point.
No, he 2-0'd Ganon and 2-0'd everybody else too.
I'm
So
gonna
well
go
done, Orb.
log Ganon on the Discord. Discord, my Ganon.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Battle control terminated.
Okay, so that concludes the series, right? Or do we want to wait for Orb to have a little chat?
We can pull him in.
We don't have anywhere to pull him in from because he closed his voice chat.
I'll message him.
There he is.
Hello.
Hello, the Lord of Darkness.
Didn't feel very dark this time though.
Oh, I can make it
That was
darker.
It was
Actually, if you check the stream, the music was also not that serious.
The only map I think that really threw someone off was 5 Aces when he destroyed his own forward command.
Oh yeah, that was.
That was insanity.
wait, what?
Yeah, you know the map with the 2 forward commands to your left and right that you could cap?
Yeah.
5 Aces killed one of his for no reason.
That's actually compared to, I think, Moods, who sold his Chronosphere
Oh, yeah.
on the map.
He
with
sold his
a-
Chronosphere too.
I sold it because I didn't think it would be necessary. I thought it was just, oh, you start a normal map with the chronosphere. It's like that's how all the other maps have been. I didn't think text structure would be required to play the map.
I thought, you see a chronosphere, like, okay, well maybe this is, don't sell it, but
Well, I got Grenadier rushed. I kind of felt like I died before I get to use it.
Oh, I thought you played against Ganon
Who
really well.
reads tooltips on crates, Blackened? Like, come on. You should put that in the map description.
I did.
Does it only show it when you're in game? Because I'm not reading a stupid message that pops up when the game starts and there's crates everywhere.
No, it showed it in the lobby when you first entered.
I didn't even see it.
It's because it's in yellow and everybody ignores stuff in yellow now.
Wait, but you're aware the MCV spawns in the position of the ore, so it spawns pointing the direction of the ore.
Yeah, I heard you got. I think Ganon was talking about that last stream. I don't think I ended up using it though.
I did towards the end, but not
because the final matches. The first match I started next to the ore, and the second match I did too. Or did I just forget to check?
The second match you crawled correctly towards it, I think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't think I.
Actually, about that map with chronospheres, in a game of Goat versus Five Aces, it was close to being a stalemate, because Goat
that map's really easy to stalemate on, especially if you have Soviet players.
It was me and Quendy, because Quendy decided to build like 7 mine layers and just mine out the map. So like I had to win the middle, but the problem was he managed to get his MCV chrono to the middle like about 10 seconds before mine. So it made it really fucking difficult. I managed to win, but like I was fighting from behind, and like with somebody who's mined out the maps with mine layers, it's really quite difficult. It's a good map though.
In a game with Goat versus Five Faces, Goat was Soviet and he managed to win the middle, but then we were wondering what would happen if Five Faces wins the outside, and he actually is the only one who can actually win the game. Because otherwise,
I think you have one player on the outside and one player on the inside, and neither can make their way in 5 minutes. It's a stalemate. Because even if one player has more economy than the other, the only ways in are a MCV transport or aircraft, and those aren't good at muscling their way into anything.
Oh, if you have like 26 million longbows, you could do it.
Yeah. If you had 26 million longbows,
I would have like 20 flak trucks and like 7 flak SAM sites and an iron curtain. I mean, I don't think there's a point where you just can't get in.
Yeah, but I think
26 million longbows would fare better than 26 million nibs, though.
I think if you had 26 million yaks, you could win the game. In
any case, Five Faces GG'd because apparently he forgot about phase transport being detected by infantry now. So
and he lost 2 longbows too. It's on a move order.
I mean, he had lost at that point anyway.
Yeah, he said something like,
he lost
I didn't
middle,
order
and there was no way for him to push outside.
I reckon his girlfriend was just pissed off at him because he'd been playing this game for 6 hours long. He said to me, my girlfriend's gonna be pissed. He did actually tell me that. But no, it's a shame. I don't know. I wanted you to win Orb because obviously Ganon won our AGL, so I was like, I got root for the underdog here. But like the second game, by that time I was like, Orb's completely crushed in the first game. It'll be a bit anticlimactic if Orb wins again. I don't know. The end games were a little bit anticlimactic, if I'm honest.
Ganon's early game's always bad, to be honest. Like, usually I get ahead early game versus Ganon, but then he claws his way back mid game.
Yeah, he
I dealt lethal damage both times, so he couldn't.
Yeah.
No amount of clawing was gonna work.
I think in all 4 games versus him in Raggle, I also had that feeling. I kind of had at least 2 of those 4 on a win side, and then he just claw back.
Maybe that's why I don't struggle against him as much as I do you. Because his early game isn't he's not. I don't know. I don't struggle against his early game. I tend to find he just leaves himself open more than you do.
I think I'm gonna.
Ganon's attack is the best defense. I think he just assumes no one will attack him if he's base pushing or something. He always has exposed ore mines.
Yeah, which is, I don't know, for me, it's kind of ideal because that's what I like. Well, as you don't tend to do that. You're pretty I know you're a very good defensive minded player. But yeah.
I suppose it will give Ganon a new inspiration to play more in Raggle this season, because now he has something to revenge for.
All right, I'm gonna get to work on the posting. So thank you everybody for watching. Or congratulations, Bane. Congratulations on Mr. Cloudy.
Thank you. I'm Mr. Cloudy.
Yeah,
Be
thanks
hovering
everyone.
I kind of want to be Mr. Cloudy.
I'm gonna
That sounds like
sure
a better
Bane gets that
name
role.
than the Dark Lord or whatever.
I
It's the
felt
Lord of
like
Darkness.
the Lord of Darkness.
You can be
Mr. Cloudy.
the Lord of Mr. Cloudy.
No.
Or if I could turn you
I'm
into the
Mr.
Lord of
Cloudy.
Cumulonimbus.
That's a pretty big cloud.
I'm one of them clouds that flies above you in fucking Mario, throwing shit above your head.
How about Captain Shady?
Captain Shady.
Captain Shady, that's good. I'll take Mr. Cloudy and Bane can be Captain Shady.
No, I'm Mr. Cloudy. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Mr. Cloudy. That's good.
Okay, so I guess that's
Yep.
right time to
It's a
conclude
wrap.
the stream. Yeah, to congratulate everyone with winning, participating, casting, organizing, watching the stream. A reminder that we have Raggle Season 8 starting in 4 weeks from now. I guess I take it right on 30th of
Or
September.
were you gonna have your tournament within those 4 weeks, or no?
So I want to, but Silent Pun is also having a tournament, and I feel like having so many tournaments in close proximity is kind of dumb. So I might just not do it. I might just I'd like to do a couple balance changes, like a hotfix for the playtest. And I was going to use the tournament as evidence, but maybe I'll just do a bunch of normal games to test that out.
Well, I'll eagerly await, 'cause
Yeah,
I need to play it in a tournament instead of host one.
You can also
you can
try
be,
to merge your changes with Pancho ones and make a
Pancho's like
merged
making
tournament.
nuke migs. They're not even close to the normal balance. There's no point.
I actually tried those mix and they're not really nuke mix. They surely play differently. They're like V2 mix, I would say.
But what was wrong with the current mix? That's what I don't get. They seem fine to me currently.
Let's not get started on a 3-hour long discussion yet again.
They're not that bad. Like they require a lot of micro. Sure, they're powerful, but they're also.
Man, just gonna move him out.
All right, fair enough. You got a point. I see the balance playtest has started posting messages now. 50 messages later.
All right. On that note, end the stream. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. So
Bye.
Yes, thank you everyone for watching, and see you next tournament, and of course in Raggle Season 8.